Today we're going to talk about Arizona State quarterback Jayden Daniels. I know there's been a lot of negative publicity coming out against the Arizona State program with all the alleged recruiting violations, but that's not something I want to get into too much detail in. There's a lot of reports you can find and kind of some insight from different websites that have talked about the actual violations. But I want to talk about Jayden Daniels and the fact that he has potentially been one of the best quarterbacks in college football in 2021, and that alone could help the Arizona State program kind of get through whatever they're going through. Again, we won't go into a ton of details, but the fact that they have a talented quarterback like Daniels, who is a potential NFL draft pick, I think will help that program, and at least maybe help stabilize whatever they're going through. But again, I'm not going to assume or guess what's going on or what's going to happen. I just want to talk about Jayden Daniels and his ability as a quarterback. So we're going to dive into some of the film because we're going to look at the 2019 film for the simple fact the 2020 film really was only like 3 or 4 games they played last year. So 2019 gives us a good feel of Jayden Daniels and what he brings to the table as a quarterback and how he can really help the Arizona State program kind of ride this storm they're going through. But before we dive into the film, I just want to encourage you to consider subscribing to our channel if you like any quarterback-related content, film breakdowns like this, quarterback comparisons, whatever it may be, quarterback content, whatever it is fair game here. So we're going to dive into the film against Oregon from 2019 and Washington State from 2019. We're going to see kind of what separates him, what makes him a really special quarterback. The thing that jumps out on film is his natural instincts and just his high football IQ, his ability to make throws when nothing's there, just throw his guys open, and his ability to throw very mature throws, which in my definition is the ability to make his receiver open even though he's not, and to process the defense information. So from going from pre-snap to post-snap to process that information, I think he's very good at. Of course, he has all the skills. He has the arm. He's a good athlete. He can make every throw. But I think it's just that football IQ that really separates him. So we're going to watch some plays that show him processing defense extremely well for a young freshman in this film, and then we're going to see his natural instincts as well. So let's go ahead and dive into the film, and we'll kind of see what makes Jayden Daniels such a good quarterback and why the fact he's an elite quarterback could help Arizona State's program as they're going through whatever they're going through right now. So here's a great example of Daniels' just natural feel and natural instincts to make a play. Steps in the pocket, good ball there. So let's look at that. Let's break it down in a little more detail. Supposed to roll out here. This is probably his first option. Sees this guy coming down, doesn't freak out, steps up in the pocket, is able to hit his crosser across the field. Just a very good natural throw, and just natural instincts overall to be able to complete that and keep his composure as well. So we'll watch the end zone angle as well, or the behind the center angle. We can get a good idea here. Steps up. Right now he sees the receiver coming open, sets his feet, delivers a good ball in tight coverage. Just a great example for his natural instincts as a quarterback. So this play shows several things that Daniels does well. One is his natural instincts, and two, his ability to throw the ball downfield, do it accurately, able to let his guy get open. Good arm strength as well downfield. It's a hell of a throw. Let's go ahead and check it out in more detail. So again, most quarterbacks would kind of continue going out. You see he knows he's set up. He's got plenty of blockers here. He's got 8 defenders, so it's going to take a little while for the receiver to get open because we just got 2 or 3 linemen going, just 2. So there's actually 9 guys in the backfield. Good ball there. Lets his receiver get open because initially he's not open, but he lets the play develop. Let's go ahead and watch this angle as well. Again, natural instincts, good just football IQ, football feel. Let the play develop. Just hang out for a second, and shows the arm strength and accuracy downfield. It's a hell of a throw. Here's a great example of pre-snap read and post-snap read as well. We'll watch it real quick, and then we'll kind of break it down in more detail. Looks simple, but like most things, let's look at why it was successful, because this is something he does very well. So we have double slants at the very top, outside slant, inside slant. Daniels' main read is this inside corner or linebacker, outside linebacker, whatever you want to call him, and he sees it's man defense, so this guy's taken out of the equation because it's man, so there's no zone, so this is his go-to choice, and it's a good route to get open. Good throw, too, because it's actually pretty good coverage. Throws it early, his receiver can catch it and get upfield, but again, he reads this outside linebacker, inside corner, whatever you want to call him, and is able to throw off that. So a good pre-snap and post-snap read for that double slant. We'll watch from the pocket here. Able to watch his head, reads it, gets the ball out quick. Good job. Here's another great read and a great throw by Daniels. We're going to see the out route here. Long throw from the left hash of the field on a deep outside or close to outside the numbers. Let's go ahead and break it down in a little more detail. So we kind of have, if my memory serves me correctly, what we call a kind of a dragon concept. We have a post coming here. It's going to take the safety kind of out of the equation. We have man under down here. So we know we got man for in this from these two DBs. So deep out, slant, kind of that dragon concept. He also has a kind of an option coming out of the backfield too. So good read by Daniels' part here. Able to see the read. And right, the second that this DB is in, that this safety goes this way, Daniels knows that this is where the ball is to be thrown. Again, deep throw, so it shows his arm strength, natural instincts, and his just his pre-snap read and post-snap read all together. So a lot of good qualities in one play there. That's a hell of a throw, and just a good job reading that concept. Remember, he's a true freshman here. Let's watch this angle. Good read. Gets his eyes back around. Throws a good ball. Good job. This is one of my favorite overall throws by Daniel. It's a seam route down here. Great coverage. Just throws this guy up. That's a long throw to middle of the field to the left, outside the numbers, left side of the field. Oops, go back just a hair more. So good coverage. He's able to throw a strike to this space, let his receiver adjust and make the catch. So just good ability to push the ball downfield and do it accurately, but throw his guy open. This is a very mature throw. Remember, he's a freshman here. A very mature throw. Good ball. Here's a great example of pre-snap read and post-snap read as well. We'll watch it real quick, and then we'll kind of break it down in more detail. Looks simple, but like most things, let's look at why it was successful, because this is something he does very well. So we have double slants at the very top, outside slant, inside slant. Daniel's main read is this inside corner or linebacker, outside linebacker, whatever you want to call him. And he sees it's man defense, so this guy's taken out of the equation because it's man, so there's no zone. So this is his go-to choice, and it's a good route to get open. Good throw too, because it's actually pretty good coverage. Throws it early, his receiver can catch it and get upfield. But again, he reads this outside linebacker, inside corner, whatever you want to call him, and is able to throw off that. So a good pre-snap and post-snap read for that double slant. We'll watch from the pocket here. Able to watch his head, reads it, gets the ball out quick. Good job. So here's a big-time throw at this point in the game. It's 3rd and 16. We're going to see him hit the deep route here. Like always, we'll come back and break it down in a second. That's a big-time throw, 3rd and 16. Oregon's making a comeback there, and then this game, this play put Arizona State up by 10 points, I believe. Let's break it down in a little bit more detail. Oops. There we go, 3rd and 16. So we see Oregon is just trying to prevent the first down, most likely in cover 3. We got here, 10 yards off the line of scrimmage, 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. But the receiver gets behind him. You can tell it's probably cover 3, at least to this side of the field. For simple fact, this linebacker has this space. So these guys are kind of covering the same space as opposed to getting back here. Daniels keeps that read. The receiver gets behind him, and he's able to throw an accurate ball for a touchdown. Let's go ahead and watch the behind the center footage as well. Just a good ball. Sees him get behind him. Accuracy, throwing it downfield. Big time play. So here's a touchdown from Daniels. We'll watch it one time through, but watch his movement in the pocket. Eyes remain downfield. Again, just natural instincts. Touchdown there. So we'll see him move in the pocket, eyes downfield. He's going to run a post here. So we got trail guy, which this safety's already done because he's moving this way. He's able to cut through. Daniels throws the ball right as he gets open. Touchdown. But good job by Daniels in the pocket to stay comfortable and stay calm when pressure's around him. Always does a good job in the pocket there. Let's see if we can watch let's watch this angle here. We can get a good idea of his movement in the pocket. Eyes downfield, pressure comes, steps up. Boom, touchdown. So here's another great read by Daniels. Looks simple, ends up being a touchdown. Simple plays that lead to TDs, and we'll go ahead and break it down here in a second. But a good throw, good read by Daniels. Let me see if I can go back a little bit further. Sorry about that. So we see basic RPO here. The DB is, 7-8 yards off the line of scrimmage. The receiver runs probably just a glance route where he glances in, kind of reads the third level defender and cuts in here. So this is a pretty easy read for the receiver considering how deep the DB was. And then he keeps backpedaling. You'll see it's an RPO for the simple fact we got lineman downfield. Daniels is able to make this read good. He sees the guy crashing in. He sees there's plenty of space here. So it's an easy read for Daniels, but still a good read. Efficient, accurate throw. Hits his receiver in stride. Boom, leads to a big play. Good read. Good throw. Touchdown. So yeah, just a good job by Daniels running that RPO right there and making the accurate throw and correct read. Here's a good play of Daniels staying in the pocket, taking a hit. Again, showing us his natural football high IQ. Watch that hit coming right there. Throwing to his receiver there. Boom. First down there. Again, staying in the pocket, letting the play develop and taking the hit. Just a high football IQ play. Lets it come up. That shows toughness there. Look at that coming right in his chin. Takes a shot. Good catch, too. So again, not diving too much into the details of the recruiting violations, but just the simple fact that when you have a talented quarterback like Jayden Daniels, and we saw a lot of the reasons why he's so good and what makes him good, that can help stabilize a program whenever they're going through kind of a storm or trials, whatever you want to call it, regardless if they brought it on themselves or not. But let me know your thoughts below. What do you think of Jayden Daniels in 2021? What do you think he can bring to the table? And if he continues to improve and develop, where do you think he could be potentially drafted in the 2021 draft? I want to hear from you guys. So let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on our next quarterback-related video.